Hello, my name is Gabbie. I'm going to be reading Classes for Young Readers by K-12. I'm going to be reading Puss in Boots. A poor miller had 3 sons. When he died, he left them all he had. To the oldest, he left his mill. To the second, he left his donkey. To the youngest, he left his cat. "What shall I do?" said the youngest. "My brothers can get on very well. They have the mill and the donkey, but I have only the cat. I wish I had silver and lamb." But the cat purred and said, "Do not be sad, master. We shall do very well. Bring me a pair of boots to keep my feet from mud and briars, and give me a bag to carry. Then we'll see what can be done to get silver and lamb." So he brought some fine large boots for his cat, and a green bag with a red string to close it. Then Puss took the bag and some apples, and marched out among the briars. She put a red apple into the bag, and left it open on the ground. Then she lay down and made believe that she was asleep. Soon, a young rabbit came to the palace. Please, it smelled the apple, and looked into the bag. Then it went in to get the apple. Puss pulled the string and shut the bag. So she took the rabbit to the king of the country and said, "My master is the Mare Queen of Carabas. He sends you this rabbit." The king took the rabbit and said, "Tell your master I am much pleased." Then Puss went into a field of corn and sat with the bag open. Soon 2 young quails ran into it. Puss pulled the string and shut them in. She took these to the king and said, "My master, the Mare Queen of Carabas, sends you these quails." The king said, "Tell your master I am much pleased." Every day for a month or more, Puss took the king a present, and the king said every day, "Tell your master I am much pleased to receive this present." One day, Puss heard the king say he would go riding by the river. She told her master to go and swim in the river. So the king rode by a company of men. Puss went to meet him along the bank of the river and called, "Help! Help! My master will drown." The king sent his men to help. They drew the young man to the bank. "This is the Mare Queen," said the Puss. The king liked the young man. He thanked him for all the presents and told his men to bring dry clothes for the Mare Queen. Then the king asked the Mare Queen to ride in the coach between himself and his daughter. Puss marched on before her in her boots. Soon she saw some men cutting grass. She spoke to them and said, "Tell the king that the land belongs to which Mare Queen of Carabas." So when the king came near and asked, "Whose land is this?" they answered, "This is the part of the land of Mare Queen of Carabas. He is very rich." Puss walked on before in her boots. Soon she came to the giant's castle. She stepped in. She saw the giant. He was big and mean and terrible, she said. "They say you can change yourself into a lion or a mouse or anything. I do not think it's true. Can you show me?" "Yes," said the angry giant. "I will show you that I can." Then he changed himself into a lion and roared so loud that he almost broke the window. Puss was so frightened that she ran up to the roof. When she came down and peeped into the room, there sat the giant. "That was wonderful," said Puss. "They say you can change yourself into little things as small as a rat or a mouse. I do not think it's true. Can you show me?" "Yes," roared the giant, "I can show you." Then he changed himself into a mouse. And what do you think Puss did? Zip! She jumped on the mouse and ate him up. Just like that. Then she went to meet the king and said, "O king, this is the castle of the rich Marquis of Carabas." The king was pleased with the castle and with the land and with the young Marquis. "This young man is a fine man to wed my daughter," said the king. The king's daughter was happy to hear this, for she liked the young man very much. So wed the king. The king stayed on a whole week at the castle, and Puss and the master and his wife were happy there ever after.
Okay, can you spell the word that you keep having trouble with?
Marquis.
And your brother and I have told you that that word is pronounced how?
Marquis.
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 Okay.